This is India's current banknote series. It's known as the new Mahatma Gandhi series, and it consists of 7 denominations. The 500 and 2000 rupee was the first to be introduced in November 2016. In August 2017, the 10, 50, and 200 notes followed suit. In July 2018, the 100 was introduced, and in April 2019, the 20 rupee was introduced. Compared with the previous series, these notes are slightly smaller and more colorful. This series also introduced 2 new denominations, the 200 and 2000 rupee, which is not included in the previous series. The front of the notes, like the previous series, features a portrait of Mahatma Gandhi, a non-violent anti-colonial nationalist who successfully led the campaign for India's independence. To the right, the Reserve Bank of India's logo can be seen, along with the governor's signature. The country's state emblem is featured to the right edge. Now before I move on to the reverse, to the top left of the background in each denomination and to the bottom left of the watermark area sometimes features a letter like this M, B, or sometimes none. These letters correspond to where the note was printed. In India, there are 4 locations where the note is printed: in Nashik, Dewas, Mysore, and Salboni. Now, the Reserve Bank of India never officially declared what letters corresponds to which location, probably due to security reasons. But these are some predictions. I'll leave the sources for this in the description. Now, the reverse of the notes features the theme of India's heritage sites. The 10 rupee features a stone wheel engraved in the walls of the Konark Sun Temple, which is a 13th century CE Hindu sun temple. It was declared as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1984. The temple can also be seen here, on the front to the left. The 20 rupee features the Ellora Caves, one of the largest rock-cut Hindu temple cave complexes in the world, which is again another UNESCO World Heritage Site. Like the 10 rupee, it can also be seen partially here on the front. The 50 rupee features the Hampi Stone Chariot, which is a part of the groups of monuments at Hampi, another UNESCO World Heritage Site. Hampi was the capital of the Vijayanagara Empire from 1336 to 1565, until it was abandoned. The 100 rupee features Rani Ki Vav, or the Queen's Stepwell, which is also designed as an underground temple, constructed during the Chalukya dynasty. After being tilted over, it was rediscovered in the 1940s and restored in the 1980s. Again, it's another UNESCO World Heritage Site. The 200 rupee features Sanchi Stupa, a Buddhist complex and one of the oldest stone structures in India. It became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1989. The 500 features the Red Fort, a historic Mughal fort built in 1639. And annually on India's Independence Day, the Prime Minister will raise the Indian flag at the fort's main gate and deliver a nationwide address. It became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2007. And the pink 2000 rupee features a space probe involved in the Mars Orbiter mission, India's first interplanetary mission. It was launched in November 2013 and orbited Mars in September 2014, making India the second nation to reach Martian orbit. In April 2022, the ISRO has lost communications with the probe, and it has most likely crashed. All the notes features the denomination in 15 languages here. And it also features the Clean India Mission logo here, a nationwide campaign launched by the government in October 2014. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't get my hands on the 2000 note, and in May 2023, the Reserve Bank of India began to withdraw the note from circulation. Now onto the note's security features. All the notes features a watermark of Mahatma Gandhi and the denomination. To the note's center, the central bank's initials can be seen, as well as the denomination of the note to the top left. To the bottom left, it features a see-through register of the denomination, in which certain color parts is printed on the front, while the rest is on the reverse. When held up to light, the colors will appear perfectly within the denomination. Next, microprint of the denomination, India, or the central bank's initials can be found on certain parts of the note. In the portrait, it can be found here on all the denominations, as well as here on the glasses, except for the 500 note. It can also be seen here at these four corners on both front and reverse of the note, again except for the 500 note, and in this half circular pattern to the left. Denominations 100 and above features this patch of microprint. Now these notes features a lot of microprint, especially in the background, so I will just highlight where it can be found, because if I cover it one by one, it's not that interesting. Next, the 10, 20 and 50 rupee just features a metallic security thread. Denominations 100 and above features a color changing security thread, which on all the notes, the thread will change from green to purple. And when held up to light, all the security threads features the central bank's initials and the word India in Bharat. A Latin image of the denomination can be seen in this box to the bottom left. It is only featured on denominations 100 and above. When tilted, the denomination along with the rupee symbol can be seen. The denomination to the right on denominations 200 and above features it in color changing ink, which, like the security thread, changes from green to purple. And under UV light, the front sees certain parts of the background and the portrait glows, while the reverse sees the images featured glows, and the security threads in yellow. The security fibers scattered throughout the note also glows in random colors. And that should be all. To help the visually impaired, the notes are different in size to one another, and lines at both edges on the front is featured on denominations 100 and above, along with a braille shape here above the emblem. And with that, thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions on what currency I should do next, leave it in the comments.